you the ball? Ain't this the ball right here? This the ball?
Wherever easy come,
Ask me what block I'm from. I tell y'all the block where we can afford to be. So I start waking up, put a Confederate flag in front of my trap house, and I ain't get raided once. Yeah, it get like that here. It get like that. To impress none of y'all niggas, I don't lie. I done stepped on coke to stretch the supply. A rugged nose when a Reggie was live. Even diluted PCP. If God could walk on water, so can I. Gang, what's up with y'all, man? What's up? We in the building. What's going on, everybody? Y'all know we gonna give y'all a quick hour. I seen somebody comment on this. The pay-per-view start at 5. Now, Anwar told me that too, because I texted him this morning. I said, never mind, we're gonna wait till the next day because it start at 2 p.m. He was like, yo, that's in Cali time. So it actually start at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So we got time. Y'all already know we got time. Holla at me. Shout out to the sniper gang. Y'all already know what's up. You know, share the broadcast. Y'all know, hit the like button, comment, and all that. So y'all already know what today is. Today is King Bao versus Daylight. If y'all haven't seen the face-off between them two, right? Go watch that. I will go watch that. It's funny. I was just watching it today. It's hilarious. Cassidy is hilarious, man. You know what I'm saying, like that. So y'all already know. But make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, we got Anwar in here. So everybody about to ask him. I'm about to ask him that. We're about to ask him. You know what I mean? I think it's 2 battles that's not going down today. We got, one of the guys who's probably responsible for it. He's sitting in the back. We got one of the guys responsible, so y'all already know, man. So let's just bring him up here so we can get straight to it and all that. Y'all already know.
Yo, what's good with you, guys?
You got a nice crib back there, guys.
Hey, man, listen, the green screen make this shit look crazy, don't it?
You got a nice little situation back there.
Yeah, man. The Steinway over there.
Oh, man. I ain't been over there. I ain't been over that one. You know what I mean? Oh, that's a nice little. What's going on, though, man? What's going on, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm here for it. I feel like I'm fully prepared for whatever type of craziness you about to try to get me into.
You trying to study you can't study the interview because I'll be all over the place. I'll be all over the place.
Me too, though, man. Listen, I told you yesterday, man. We from the same city, so I think just as fast as you. So you try to line me up, yeah, man. So Twork doing this thing, Champion doing this thing. So how you feel about yep, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say appreciate you for coming through and all of that. You know what I mean? I got a hashtag bring Jake Black here, man, because I called Jake Black last night, tried to get him on here today. Jake Black, he told you he was coming up. He told you he was coming up. Hopefully. So I'm hashtagging bring Jay Black up here every time. I need Jay Black up here. I need 3 up here. I need everybody up here. I'm trying to interview all the media beings because y'all interview us all the time.
That's a fact.
Y'all interview us all the time, right? And then so I started to think about it. I said, besides you, because me and you may have a history. You may outside of battle rap. But then I started to think about we don't even really know y'all.
I mean, you get to know people through that lens. Like, you know what I mean? You got to think about your fan base. They don't know the same Easy I know. You know what I mean? They know you for them 9 minutes that you on stage. Or I guess if you're battling Hitman, the 35 minutes that you on stage. You know what I mean? That's all they get to know. Mm-hmm. And I think, the media personalities, that what they put in front of the camera is what you get to know. So, I mean, I listen. When I saw that you were doing this, in my head, I was like, damn, I be trying. I really do try to stay out of bullshit, but sometimes I can't help myself. But in my head, I said it straight up. Like, if Easy asks me, it's 100% yes, because I want to give you your props.
Right.
You know, you always was humble about stuff, and even when we disagreed about battles and stuff like that, you always gave me interviews. You know what I mean? We chopped it up. As somebody in battle rap, you know what I do for a living. You didn't have to, you know what I mean, give me that opportunity. You was like, yo, I know somebody to sell houses. I'm buying a house, yo. And so it was like, bro, it was a no-brainer, man.
No, you already know. I appreciate that. You know, a lot of people, you know, we gonna get into it, but you know, a lot of
Yeah,
people
for sure.
got a certain outlook of who you is, and you definitely I got to see who you is, and we got, like I said, we got different type of relationship outside of this. But back to what I was saying, so we really don't know y'all niggas though, man.
That's
I don't know who we be giving interviews to. We give y'all interviews because we the battle rappers and y'all got the platform. Like, mind you, I'm a new battle rapper. I come into the game. I know Jay Black is Jay Black. I know he got champion. I know he highly respected in the game. So me being a new battle rapper, I'm like, yo, let me go tell him my story because he Jay Black. But then when you like, who am I telling my story
to? Right. Who is Jay Black?
Who is he? For me to even be sitting down, and that's why. We get to some media, we find out some things about it. We be like, oh, well, later down the line, you know what I mean? We be like, oh, we shouldn't even be, you know what I mean? So then you be like, people be shocked. I listen, man. We had somebody here that never even been seen before, that was on Spaces. Was never seen before ever. Was getting all the battle rappers on there. Spaces was lit, 500, 600 people. We never seen what he looked like ever.
That's a fact.
Come to find out he was weird. You know what I mean? Come to find out he was weird, and everybody was shocked. Oh my God, he's weird. No. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So it was just like, y'all know, grab the new merch. Ain't This the Ball merch is out on my site right now. www.guttercity.com. Go grab it. Ain't This the Ball is fire. You dig what I'm saying? Go. So all right, man. So let's get straight into it though. Anwar, man. A lot of people, some people know you won champion. You got the show with Anwar and Rita. You done told your story a couple times, but this is the Easy to Block Happy show to talk different. We get straight at it. We don't hold no punches here. It's straight to the point. Don't be trying to Jay Black me. Don't be trying to media train me. I'm not trying to hit none of that. So before that, let's get into it. Let's quick little breakdown. Who Anwar though? How you get into battle rap? Who Anwar is? Like, all that.
The story of how I got into battle rap, I've told a million times, and I think this is the first time I'm talking to somebody from Philly about it. So it's real simple, man.
Okay.
I went to Central High School. Broad Nowney is right there. Back in those days, DVD Hub was right there. Like, you could always get your DVDs. Just being from the city, man. You had Reed Dollars, you had NH, you had Joey Jihad, like Cassidy, niggas running around just doing it. And living in the city again now is very different. But back in the day, Broad Nowney, South Street, and any local Chinese store or laundromat, you could always find, two niggas just, they huddle up and that be that. So my brother, the one who passed, he used to rap a little bit. He actually was on a Smack DVD, and I'm sick because, you never think that you're not going to be able to ask somebody like, yo, what was that, John? But I don't remember what DVD it was. I just remember when it happened. And I'm not going to sit here and make it like, he was on a joint with Mook and Lux, but he was on a joint, and it was like he had like a little 45-second freestyle on that joint, and it was dope. So but that was it. Just just loving hip-hop, just the culture in and of itself.
Are you Jay Black's cousin? Like, are y'all family or something?
No.
Why was that always the thing? Like, you was Jay Black's cousin or something?
Bro, listen, I've been Jay Black's cousin. Rita's been Jay Black's cousin. I've been Tech Nine's cousin. I'm not related to anybody on Champion. Tech Nine grew up in back to Hollow up Wayne Ave. And my grandmother and dad used to live back kind of near there. So I knew him like just in the area. I didn't know him like that. We became cool. I would say like we actually became like really cool right around the time of his DNA battle. We used to actually play poker together at a poker house. And that's how like we became really, really cool. And then
who's that? That's you and Tech Nine?
Yeah, me and Tech Nine.
Okay.
He was getting ready.
Okay.
He was getting ready for the DNA battle. I've told this story a few times. I still tell it. It's hilarious. He was getting ready for the DNA battle, and the girl I was dating at the time, she could sing. She could sing her ass off.
Okay.
And he was
so
like,
the girl
yo,
you was dating wasn't Rita.
No.
How long ago was this?
It's forever ago.
Rita, get that nigga. Rita, get that nigga. Go ahead.
Right there. But she know the story. She heard the funny thing is, well, anyway. So, but long story short, Tech Nine asked me to. He was like, "Yo, ask her if she'll sing the hook." If you go back, he did a diss track for the DNA battle, and that was the girl I was dating at the time. She sang the hook on that diss track, and then the DNA battle happened. I didn't go to the event. And if you think back, like this was before the pay-per-view era, you had to either be there or wait for the shit to drop. But then they came to the poker house the week after. And I'm like, yo, how'd the battle go? Like, man, some people saying I got it, some people saying he got it. Man, when that shit dropped on YouTube, ain't nobody say he won that battle. Not a single soul, man. Tech was my guy, but that was it. And so after that, like, we became even cooler, and then he got on Champion. He invited me to what was it? It was Volume 3 when Twork battled Nitty. Okay. He invited me to that, and I'm like, yo, so I fly out to Florida, and this nigga didn't go. So he had me in a tough spot because he's not there. He's like, oh, but Jay Black there, and I'm like, bro, like I watch Jay Black on YouTube. I don't know that nigga. Like, he not like. What I just supposed to knock on the door?
Time. I ain't gonna lie. I swear you was gonna. I never asked you that before.
Yeah,
I never asked you that before.
Yeah,
so how you start getting the champions? All right. So Tech Now we already know. RIP.
Right. So we do the Volume 3 thing. After Volume 3, I finally get my way in there. Tech gets on the phone with Jay Black. Everything is everything. After the event, now remember, Tech telling me like, yo, you gonna be with us for the weekends, whatever. So I get my hotel where he told me to book the hotel at. But after the event, it was me, Jay Black, and Dree. So we go back to the hotel, we chilling, we do the immediate recap, John. So after that, when we came back to Philly, when Jay Black did like the official breakdown, John, Tech brought me up there with them to be a part of that. And you know how they always knew behind the scenes shit. So we did a Cassidy video, but it was recorded waiting, until they announced it.
Right.
So Cassidy versus Goods. But that was it. And then it was like, coming around, Jay Black is super, super private. He's very cautious about who he lets, into that close circle or whatever. So I think, for a minute he was kind of like, all right, Tech, that's your man. So when Tech passed, everybody, all of us that knew him, it was a fucked up situation. And Black took his time and he hit me up like randomly and was just like, yo, I'm bringing Champion back on like next week. He was like, look, you and your wife, y'all was always good people. So, I want to know if y'all would be a part of it. And initially it was like, fuck, bro, nope. And it's just because it's like, it felt like filling Tech Nine's shoes, which I know I can't do. I'm not a battle rapper. Nobody knew me like, niggas knew Tech Nine from forever with battles. So that was a natural fit. So it was like, I don't know. And, but we talked about it a little bit more and that was just it. We went up there the first time and I'll never forget, bro. Black pulled us to the side before he cut the cameras on. This at the old Champion studio. And he like, he was like, all right, I'm gonna tell you right now. It was me and Rita. He was like, this is battle rap. And y'all have always seen it from the fan perspective. I wasn't on Twitter or nothing like that at the time. I had one, but I literally had 93 followers. Like I was the nigga that would tweet y'all.
How many people you got now? How many followers you got now? What, like 293?
Yeah, probably something close to that. Smart ass.
Around there.
16.1.
Oh, wow, you came a long way, my guy.
Yeah, I did.
I guess being a Twork manager worked out for you. And all
yeah, being a Twork manager and talking my shit, having fun.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all.
Yeah, I had like 13 before I was Twork manager though.
I mean, that's I need proof of that. I wouldn't need proof of that one. I'm sure you got no screenshots of that. But go ahead, continue.
But yeah, no, I mean that was pretty much it. He sat us down and he was like, look, this is battle rap. He was like, your girl, respectfully, she looked like something. He was like, so you're gonna have people that's gonna say crazy stuff, whatever. And I looked at her like, yo, you with it? She was like, man, I don't give a fuck. Rita was like one of the top people in Spice Gang. So she was like, what?
Oh,
like,
so she was already at shit, because Spice Gang, they be going at shit in Spice Gang.
Rita was one of the troll, like, top. You'll have to get her on. I'll let her tell her story.
Yeah, tell Rita. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call Rita. Rita got to come up with a platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she right here. But
Tell her I said what's up.
Yeah, she was one of them top people. So she was what? Like, I'll be bidding more than you. This all right.
I appreciate the cash.
That was it. Being on there and just trying to understand the brand of champion. The champion brand is not about shit talking. It's not about downplaying people. It's all about, the positive. Now, sometimes a battle ain't good. If a battle ain't good, we're not gonna go up there and pretend that it was. But there's a difference between, yo, Easy, you wasn't at your best versus Hitman versus saying, yo, that nigga Easy was up there. He was spitting some trash. That nigga should never get.
I don't even want to use that example because I'm the bull. So when we using examples of people not being the best, please refrain from saying Easy to block it. That's the only thing that I'm saying.
I understand. I'm gonna use you because
if you want to use your client. If you want to use your client, you want to use your client. All be all. Go ahead and do that. But just stay away. Stay away from using my name. I appreciate that. All right, good. Good to you, sir.
No, but I mean that was it, and it was just like going through there. I'm one of those people. I'm very humble in real life. I go by just Anwar because that's all I'm gonna ever be is just me. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not, which I think, I've said this a million times. I think that's why I get a lot of flack in battle rap. I'm not a thug or a gangster, and I don't pretend to be. I don't walk around telling everybody, yo, when I see you, that's not who I am in real life. How I am in battle rap is exactly how I am every day. Like when you see me, I'm laughing, joking, I smile in all my pictures. I'm happy to be alive. Like, you know what I mean? So, but that was it. It's like being on that platform. It felt like there was a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? It really did. And it was just going through the comments. I'm definitely the YouTube comment bull. I go in there, I'm reading the comments, and I skip over to people. Oh, that nigga's corny. Oh, okay, whatever. But like looking for constructive criticism. Like, damn, I wish he would say A, B, or C. I wish he would explain this better. Or, the NWX thing was a thing. He always pick NWX. Well, as a prediction, why wouldn't I pick somebody that I'm a fan of? Now, after the battle, if somebody lost the battle, I'm going to go back and say they lost. I can't hear you. You unplugged your microphone, man. Look, tell Bull tighten up, y'all. We can't hear him, man. Tell Bull tighten up. Can y'all hear him, or is it just me? I can't even hear him. Oh, all right, yeah, y'all can y'all hear me? Oh, this thing fucked up. He done broke something. All right, y'all can hear me, but y'all can't hear Easy. So are you muted, Easy? Or go into your settings and check. There you go.
I don't know why my thing just it switched mics. I got one for the studio and I got one for it went to the studio mic.
Yeah, my shit do that sometimes too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I said we ain't even get to the compromise part. You already trying to explain you being compromised. Like, let me ask the question: is you compromised?
Listen, I'm gonna smoke you when you get to this compromise part.
All right, so we not even there yet. We not even there. You was already about to explain if you compromised yet and nothing. All right, we want to know why Twork ain't at the battle.
Twork is at the battle. Twork is in LA. T-Top posted yesterday. His daughter was sick and he was sick. I spoke to T-Top this morning. He wasn't able to make it. He's sick and his baby's sick. He thought it was a 24-hour bug. Nigga went to the hospital. They told him he got the flu. So it just is what it is. URL didn't block the battle. Twork was prepared. Twork was spitting me his shit. I tweeted it the other day.
Yeah.
I want to say it was like Wednesday or Thursday.
Like,
Twork was spitting me his shit.
Tweeting and talk about Twork is ready. I don't believe that shit.
Oh, that's all right.
Of,
Listen,
of course you gonna tweet it.
Hold
if
on,
my
listen,
big,
hold on. I got you. Don't worry about it. You be just like Coffee. Be just like Next. Be just like Overhead. Be all the niggas who didn't believe he was gonna be ready, and then
I believe I believe he gonna be ready because I believe he's starting to tighten up now.
Yeah,
you dig
exactly. So, but yeah, no, that's what it was. T-Top tweeted. The thing is, I don't understand. Like Twork posted on Instagram and I believe on Twitter, like you know how you do the location, John, or whatever. Like he's in LA. There was no reason for him to be at the face-offs. T-Top isn't there. Unfortunately, you know, I spoke to the people at Create For You this morning. T-Top isn't going to be there, so it is what it is. Twork's still going to go to the event. You know, people that paid to see him. But so he'll be there at the event. Everybody will know he was there. But I you know, real life come first. If T-Top and his kid are sick, like stay home. Don't go out there and get everybody else sick. So it is what it is.
Okay. So everybody can hear me, right? Somebody said people saying they can hear me, and I got one person said
there's one person that said they can. I think they trolling you.
Oh, all right. Yeah, please don't troll me in here. Please don't troll me because I'm trying to be consistent for y'all and all of that. You know what I mean? Okay, so URL didn't block the battle.
No, URL. So let me go ahead and clear this up right away. Okay. When the contract, when they reached out, when Create For You reached out, before we signed the contract, I got on the phone with Beasley, explained everything. See, you know, I make a phone call before I do some shit. I get on the phone with Beasley.
I didn't have to do that. I'm
just saying, I did that out of courtesy. Yo, because Twork not under contract, but it's just a courtesy thing. So I called B, yo, this is the situation. Bees was like, no, go ahead, get your money. T-Top did the same thing. They told T-Top the same thing. Those are the only people I could speak for because, you know, I actually talked to both of them like, yo, you got this clear because I ain't want Bees to tell me it was good and tell T-Top it wasn't. Everybody was good. URL had no problem with this event going down. You see Jazz is on the card. You see Ace is on the card. They had no problem with the event. So there was that. Just the biggest matchup when the card's not going down. Yeah, I know. Yes, it sounds good. I mean, listen, T-Top didn't say, ain't nothing nobody could do about that, bro. T-Top,
you right.
If you look, we just dropped, J Black just dropped the champion episode. It was scheduled. When we did the champion episode doing predictions for this card, T-Top called my phone talking crazy. Like the episode just dropped. The battle was gonna happen. T-Top was about to get smoked. Shout out to Top. That's my guy, but nothing he was
now is it going to be rescheduled on the same league?
So that I don't know. The Create For You platform is very it's very how do I say it? It's very new. The way they're doing stuff is unlike anything in battle rap previously. So I don't know. Like, I don't know when their next card is. They've said that the next thing is Daylight versus Loaded Lux. But that's supposed to be, as far as I know, it's supposed to be like a just them thing. So I don't know if they're even like when their next card is. So I'm not sure.
Safe to say that next time they'll be battling will be on the Ultimate Rap League, basically.
You mean each other or
yeah, each other.
I don't know. Twork has always said he didn't really want to battle T-Top. I think this was a different opportunity. You know, being able to own your footage. You know, maybe they was gonna battle and keep the footage themselves, and you know, it'd be just a running joke. Yo, remember when I said such and such, and never put it out there to the world. So I'm not really sure, man. I don't know. I haven't talked to them. The event hasn't even happened yet. So I'm gonna talk to them after the event. I talked to them this morning. So you know, later on tonight.
I'm cool with T-Top. So if he really sick, man, hope he get well.
Right.
But let's see. In it, because if he claimed that kids is sick, I'm never gonna play with that ever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
and
that.
T-Top don't have a history of just no showing back.
Except when he battled me. He pulled the same card. I don't want to bring no old stuff back.
Oh yeah, but that's right. Because y'all supposed to battle on volume.
He COVID-ed me 2 days before the event too. He COVID-ed me. I said, "Oh no!" I said, "No, he COVID-ed me."
That's all right. You ain't want to battle T-Top on the Sesame Street, John. You ain't want to do that out there.
I mean, no, yeah, I didn't. So I'm actually
and
happy.
it was cold as shit. It was
I'm
cold as
actually
shit out there.
happy that didn't happen the way it did, but he definitely pulled the COVID move on me 2 days
Yeah.
before.
Well, this ain't COVID. He don't have COVID. He went to the hospital. He got the flu. So,
okay.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. So.
How did we even get to the managing Twork thing?
Twork asked me. I mean, Twork asked me multiple times to be his manager, and respectfully, like the first 2 times, I literally laughed at him, like, nigga, you see, I'm cool. I get enough shit in battle rap. You're not taking this shit serious. I don't need that stress. I really don't. But
stupid shit.
You know, me and Twork are actually friends in real life. When he had his car accident, I went to go see him in the hospital. We chopping it up, and that shit was like, it's crazy. Like, I don't want to sound like cringe or nothing, but you see Twork, he's 6'4", 300 pounds, always live and active. See him in a hospital bed, like he can't sit up without the nurse coming. You know, he can't get up out the bed to go to the bathroom without, 2 or 3 nurses coming up. Like that shit was like heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day, because the shit was in Virginia. The next day I went to go see him again before I went home. And he was saying like, oh, like this shit, I could have died. He was showing me the pictures and all that. And he was like, bro, like, I really need you to manage me. Like, I want you to do this. I'm ready to take my career serious, whatever. And I believed him. And that was it. So, it started. The next battle after that was the Jada Nightwing battle. We all know how that went. Personally, I think that was Twork 2-1. But some people got Jada Nightwing. I'm not mad at it.
You're never going to have Twork. You're never going to have Twork losing ever. I understand that. But
no. Twork got up there. Me and Twork argue outside of Genesis when he battled.
Except probably Surf, right? Except Surf. You definitely got to
Surf. Listen, I can run down Twork losses. Surf, Geechee, Swamp, Casey J. Who else?
Those the ones he choked in, though. You got it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? Give me a battle, Twork rapped all 3 rounds, and you still feel like he clearly lost.
Tay-Rock.
All right, and wait. I'm gonna give you Tay-Rock. Now give me another one, and you're gonna sit there and have to use your computer.
No, because I know people think that I don't really like the ball, but I think he good. I be talking shit.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
like
you can't say when Twork lost the battle, it's because he didn't rap. Just is what it is. So, it is what it is. He rapped all 3 rounds versus Jada Nightwing. You know how this shit go.
So how does it feel? Give me the manager insight when he's choking and it's on you now. And then like
frustrating. Bro, that should be frustrating because all right, look, I'm gonna use you as an example, right?
Yo, please stop using me.
No, that's what I'm saying. Sko is your brother, right?
Right.
Sko be hearing your material while you preparing this, that, and the third, right? But does Sko write your raps?
No.
Does Sko go up there and recite the raps that you wrote?
I mean, he hear them so many times, you might can see him in the back,
right?
Knowing when that shit coming, though. You know what I'm saying?
But
like
you don't get on stage and rap. That's the bottom line. Your bars. I know he rapped himself. That's how I be. When Twork mess up, a lot of times I do know the material, but I'm not a battle rapper. I'm not committing 9 minutes of material. I know some of the transitions. I know a lot of the haymakers, and I can tell you every single strap there.
Oh, yeah, he lost the Arsenal, too.
That's debatable.
No, it's not.
That's super debatable. That's super debatable. It is. Even the sound guy in London was rocking with Twork. Remember, he kept turning the smoke joint on. Twork was up there going crazy, man.
No, he was doing good. But that's
debatable.
Arsenal with him and Arsenal with Geechee is like 2 of the best Arsenals I like.
And Arsenal with Chess.
Yeah,
Arsenal battle with Chess was
yeah.
Yes.
When Arsenal want to turn it on, he know how to turn it on. Okay, man, you ready to go into the crazy stuff? Is you ready? Is you ready?
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's 100%. Let's not. Are you are a URL employee?
No.
Okay. So if RBE asks you to come do a face-off for RBE, will you go do it?
Yeah, as long as they're gonna pay me. It's business. Absolutely.
Okay. If you ARP asks you to come do a face-off and URL call, ARP tells you to come, gives you the money to go do it. You already booked for it. URL calls and say, we need you to come over here. We'll give the money back. Tell me what you're doing.
And wait a minute, and URL gonna pay me too, right?
Yeah, they're gonna give you the money back to give the
So
RBE.
yeah. At that point, I would give ARP his money back, and I'd explain to him, listen, I got a bigger opportunity over here because here's the thing.
How is that bigger? What if it's Murder Mook and Easy
on URL
on RBE?
Oh, on RBE?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's different. That's different because respectfully, that it would have to be something like that. It would have to be a major opportunity. Respectfully, URL does 1 million events, and I make a lot of money with URL, doing interviews, their content, et cetera, and I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm going and getting a whole lot of money. I'm gonna pass that up where I'm gonna go make a little bit of money once, where I can, you know what I mean, make a whole lot of money over here 2-3 times a month.
Was you ever signed to URL in any type of way?
Huh?
Was you ever signed to URL?
Yes, I was. Yes, me and Rita. URL TV Media News. All, what was that? This is 23, all 2021. All of 2021. But this is a funny story, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting to tell you this story because I was listening to your shit yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I was URL TV Media News. URL bought my flight and hotel to LA for the event that we were doing the coverage for. The day after, the event was on Saturday. The day after was the King of the Dot finals. Okay. It was Marv 1 versus Saint.
Mm-hmm.
I told Beasley, hey, I'm staying out here for the extra day. I'm going to that shit tomorrow. Just want to make sure it's no problem. Beasley said, that's cool, but you got to pay for your own hotel, staying the extra day. No problem. He was like, and if it costs you something to change your flight, that's on you. No problem.
Okay.
And that was it. The only thing he asked, which I totally understand, if I am at that point on payroll from URL, he said, yo, can you just, all I ask is like, don't be on stage standing next to Organic like you trying to host the shit. That's all I asked. But go ahead, do your thing. I was working with Uncle Rod there, got a couple interviews. Like it was cool.
So you can't stand on stage?
He asked me not to stand on stage right next to Organic, acting like I'm hosting the battle.
But why? Well, what's the point?
Because I get how that looks. That looks crazy. It's just like the example I would use is if you and Twork actually do battle,
right?
I'm not standing on stage behind either one of y'all. I fuck with both of y'all, so I'm gonna stay out the way.
But I know you're his manager, so I wouldn't get mad if you stood behind him.
I understand that, and he understands that you're my friend, and you gave me an opportunity, so he couldn't get mad either. Me as there's a level of integrity behind certain moves that I think people should actually just say, yeah, this don't look right. This just don't look right. Without, like, Beasley didn't have to tell me that because I wasn't going to do it regardless. There's no reason, if I'm getting paid from these people to be on stage smack in the middle like Diddy back in the day, like I got something going on over here. I went to that King of the Dot event because it was in LA. I was out there and I wanted to see the finals. I wanted to see who won. But I'm not going to get out there and just stand like that. That would look crazy. That would look crazy.
I guess we can agree to disagree.
Yeah, now hear me out. Because what I'm saying is I'm not standing on stage right next to Organic. If somebody I fuck with is battling, let's say, I'm trying to think of who battles over. Let's say Saga is battling.
You talking about like Nunu is to Smack when she's on stage like that.
Right.
It really wouldn't be no need for you to stand there, period. So I understand that. Okay, exactly. I understand that.
But now, if Saga is battling on King of the Dot and I'm there, Saga is my man in real life, even though he's a dog giver awayer. We'll get into that another day. But I would stand behind Saga. 100% I would. And there wouldn't be no issue.
Okay. So why you haven't been at when the last RBE event you've been at?
It was one of the straight to it last year. It was when A-War battled QB. That was the last one I went to.
Okay, I was there.
Yeah. We was both there. Me, you, Surf, all that. Yep, we was all there. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And before that, when was the last one you was there?
It was I didn't go to either one of the max outs.
So you wasn't there for Cassidy and Hitman?
No, I wasn't there for max out.
How come?
What was the one I went to? It was before.
Why wasn't you there for Cassidy and Hitman though? That was a big battle.
Because believe it or not, I had shit to do, and
What
I
you
could
had-
like I really
what
did.
you
I didn't
had
watch
to
it
do?
live on the pay-per-view. I don't remember what was going on, but I had something to do that weekend. So that was it. I bought the pay-per-view, but I didn't even watch it live. So I had to mute Twitter to make sure I didn't get no spoilers. I had to watch it back myself the next day. But I can't remember the joint I went to before that. I've been to a few RBE events. I was at Mook and Verb. I was at Shine and what's his name? Shine and J Mills.
Okay,
I was
I think
at
I was there
Math
too
and
for that one.
Hollow.
Right.
And that's the thing. When they're in New York, like that was it. When they moved to Atlanta, that's another thing, man.
Yeah.
The
I
talk
mean, you
different,
go to
so is the
Atlanta.
budget.
You go to Atlanta for all the
No, I
URL
don't.
events.
No, I don't. I wasn't at Resolution. No, I don't. No, I
You-
don't.
That wasn't in Atlanta.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
What was it called?
I battled
Redemption.
Avery.
My bad. Redemption.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Suge and Slade. The last URL card that was in Atlanta before Kings
Who
and
was
Queens.
going to that joint anyway? Then
I mean, listen,
that
man,
joint was
I wanted to see. I wanted to see Suge and Slade. I wanted to see John and Chef Trez, and there was another battle on there I really wanted to see. T-Top and Loso.
Yeah. Oh no, I did want to see that battle.
Yeah.
Okay, compromised media, man. What's the definition of compromised media, and do you think you fit in that category of what compromised media is?
I think there's two different things. I think if you're asking what is my definition versus what is the battle rap definition.
Okay, let's do both.
All right. The battle rap definition of compromised media is any media that does not actively and overtly attack URL. That's the definition of compromised media in battle rap. It really is.
That's not the definition, but I hear you though.
All right, listen, hold up. I got you, right?
Okay, come on.
What so an uncompromised platform would attack everybody, right?
Right.
Who attacks RBE?
I say angry fan.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Wait, because I'm not saying this battle was asked, because everybody does that for whatever.
Right.
Who attacks RBE as the brand? For example, shout out to France. RBE did 8 pay-per-views, 8 live events in the last 3 years. Who attacks them about that?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
From what I'm looking at outside in is battle rap fans attack what is wrong no matter what league it is. Because you see right now, like let's just say right now, ARP jumped out the boat a little bit when it came to this Swave thing. Fans is on his ass.
Already though.
They really are, bro. They really are. If you go on YouTube, it's blogs and blogs about ARP got tightened up. He got tightened up.
But you mean thing, like right? Go to the comment section, right? I watch Swave did a video explaining his side of the story, right?
Right.
The very first comment, so that's the one with the most likes. You know how this work on YouTube. It says something to the effect of, here y'all go trying to protect URL, yada, yada, yada. Because, shout out to ARP. I don't have no problem with ARP.
Right.
The way he made it sound was like somebody stopped him from doing what he was doing and kind of whatever, shut it down.
Right. Nunu
cleared it up, and so did Swave.
Right.
The interview was done. And then she said something to him after the interview was over. That's not what you made it out to be when
I
you
didn't
said
hear that part either. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, Nunu made that clear. Oh, bro, listen. I got the receipts for you, bro. Respect.
Okay, I didn't hear that part. Okay.
Yeah, no, Nunu cleared it up. Like, look, he finished the interview and then pulled him to the side. Like she said, like she didn't try to make a show or nothing about it. Pulled to the side, yo, dog, like we're not doing that, whatever. So it is what it is. But
let me throw some back. Let me throw something back at you. Why would we be criticizing RBE?
Huh?
Why? Why did you say, okay, you said URL, they keep going at URL, they keep going on URL, and you said, when do they criticize ARP? Why would they what is something that he have done for us to criticize him? Boom.
I got you.
Okay.
I just told you. 8 live events in 3 years. URL did a live event, volume 10 in December. What was they saying come the middle of January when we didn't have a live event? Oh my God. Caffeine and URL is over with. Then February, oh my God, why is all these app-only events? So it was no pay-per-view, but it was where is the live experience? Everybody, they was on URL heels. They just did something in December. It's January, mid-February, And everybody got their pitchforks out. Respectfully, because I get RBE's model. 8 in 3 years, let URL do that. Let URL. They just did Kings versus Queens.
Right.
Let them not do another live event, pay-per-view or not. Let them not do another one until December.
You can't do that though, because if you claim to be the biggest league in the world and it only counts over there, then you have to give the consumers more to consume.
Exactly.
RBE and just because I'm not on nobody's side, I'm easy side, but he is on record saying that URL still is the biggest platform.
Oh,
he is on record,
and I think that's
right. And he's on record giving them their props and all that. And we all know as fans, from looking in as fans, as artists, that he can't do what URL could do. We know that. So while they're giving you 12 events a year, we only looking for like 4 events, 5 events a year.
Who only giving you 12 events a year?
I'm saying,
URL average like 25 events.
That's on them too. That's too much.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
It's too much.
If you that's definitely a thing. I said that too. But
right.
This is the thing, right? If you say something like, if you're going to attack URL for not giving us the live experience, I watched you yesterday. It got to be the same across the board, because as a battle rap fan, you can't say, I want the live experience from URL. Everybody else, I don't care. And Matt, you battle Hitman Holla. Imagine if Remy would have said, the only way to see this is to be in the building and then wait for us to drop it. Bro, you wouldn't have went for that. As the artist, you'd have been like, absolutely not. Like, people want that. Now, URL has their app, and because they average 2 events a month, you usually get 1 or 2 app events and a caffeine event a month. That's what it was last year. This year, it looked like it
wasn't even that last year.
It looked like the caffeine Jones was slowing down, but they still doing events. Niggas just not pulling up to the events. And at that point, you can't say, yo, we tired of these app events, which is basically an event that the only way you're going to see it day of is to be in the building, but not say the same thing about a straight to it event. Straight to it ain't no pay-per-view. You got to be in the
how
building.
about this? Let me give you some back. So, if I work at McDonald's,
right,
and every day I go to McDonald's and lunch is free every day for 12 months. Then I go to Burger King and I know that lunch ain't free over there at Burger King. They tell us that you got to pay for lunch.
Facts.
Every day. Now, when I go to Burger King, I know that I have to pay for lunch because that's been the rule set. But when I go to McDonald's, it's free for me. Now, what happened one day? I'm working my ass off. I go to McDonald's and say, you know what? We just changed our policy. You have to pay for lunch now.
Right.
Now it's like, you know what? I'm going to Burger King just because, at least they didn't change the model. At least the model was still good. So yes. ARP, yes, he do have the straight to it. He only do, but he lets you know, yo, we might not do him max out this year, or yo, such and such, because max out is like a summer madness. If you don't have a big headline, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So you have to do kind of straight talks and straight tunes and whatever it is. But URL has all URL have all the stars, so technically they can do whatever card that they want at all times. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So what you got to say about that?
I mean, at the end of the day, I agree. I think I've said this. I tweeted it. I'm going to tell this story. I hope Beasley don't get mad, but I don't really care. When they dropped the little trailer saying the event was 250 gold or whatever, basically it was $25.
Right.
So I text Beasley immediately as soon as I saw it with the angry face emoji. Then I said, this is bullshit. Then I said, this is not how you announce it to people. Like, I'm texting him back to back like an angry female. Like, bro, this shit is ass, yada, yada, yada. Then I went on Twitter. This rollout was ass. This is not how you tell people it's a week before, and you're just going to tell people all of a sudden what's been free for the last 3 years or 2 and some change. Like, it was free. Now today is $25. But then what I did was, I'm a grown man. I went to bed the next day. I was still salty, but I wasn't mad anymore, because then I started thinking about it. I said, all right, it's a 5-battle card, all names top to bottom. Any other league, this pay-per-view would be 50, 55, maybe even $60. $25 ain't that bad. Yes, I'm pissed that y'all told me about it a week before. Would I have rather gotten it for free? 100%. If it's for free, it's for me. I'm going to watch all the free shit. But it wasn't. I was mad for a day, and then it was like, whatever. It's $25. I'm going to spend $25 at Burger King or McDonald's. It's $25. So, like, you know, that rollout was ass. It is what it is. And now, going forward, they got an event today. I mean, or a battle playing today on Caffeine for free.
Yeah.
Nobody talking about that. Y'all just was complaining
because we don't care. Because we don't care about it. Because we don't care.
You don't care about Shotgun Sugar if she happens?
No, we do. But where's the promo to it?
Well, it's on Caffeine. You know, the Caffeine.
Yeah, but where's the promo at to get us to go to Caffeine? Like, yo, we got Shotgun Sugar and shit happening today. This is when you utilize the 1.5 million people you got on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like that. You put a little trailer out. You know what I mean? She having such and such and go directly. It's none of that anymore. I've been sitting here complaining for the last 2-3 weeks, and they still not tightening up. Like, it's the difference with the promotion. You have to promote the artist, bro. You have to promote it. That's like going to a major record label right nowadays. I can't say that now, but back in the days, because now record labels and independents, they want you to have your own following now. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and then they'll be able to push you. And that's how this battle rap shit is now. You know what I mean? If you got a little following now or such and such, they'll be able to put something in you. But back in the day, they used to push you too. Be like, yo, we're gonna put you in front of here. Let's just take I battle for Remy, I battle Hitman, right? She took me to the Joe Buttons podcast. She took Hitman over to Jason Lee. We doing all this. We really promoting the battle to the that's how you get. That's why the battle was so big. You still gotta get us to tune in to it. Because apparently, right, the battlers is not doing it.
I agree.
You dig what I'm saying? Like that. And that's the difference. Now we can segue into that, right? That's the difference. Is I want to talk about Caffeine a little bit because I keep seeing people say, you know, it's a misconception of, you know, they think URL made $35 million on Kings and Queens and all of that. And I see that y'all not saying nothing, right? So I just want you to agree or not. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's two things that when you get into Caffeine, it's the number at the corner of the screen. And then it's a number when you scream and that you streaming at the top right of the screen. Right. Now the number at the bottom of the screen,
the number that everybody sees. The
number that everybody sees is people who walks in and out the door. They count it every time. So every time I hit the door, it's a count.
Correct.
Every single time. So I can go in and out that room 10 times and they're going to count it as 10 times.
Right.
That's correct. Then it's a number at the top right. That's current viewers who's in there all at one time.
Right.
So people got it. So people is actually times in the number. I could go in that room 40 times and it's going to count it for 40 times.
Exactly.
So when they see in the 1,000,000 times, that's just 1,000,000 times people that went into the room. That's not the number. That's not the actual number. So we gotta stop counting. We gotta stop counting it wrong.
You gotta tell your media friends that.
No, that's what I'm saying though. I'm just but you're on Caffeine and you're streaming. So I want the person who's actually streaming to let them know as well.
Yeah, no, I've known that. I've said that before. You know, shout out to Piper Boy. We kind of go back and forth on Twitter from time to time. Piper Boy is extremely intelligent. He's been using YouTube for a very long time. What I tell people is this is the easiest way to think about what you see on Caffeine. The number at the bottom left corner, the number that everybody sees, that is views. That does not mean that's how many people is currently watching it. It's views. If you upload a YouTube video and one of your friends watches that video 10 times, that's 10 views. But it's only one person. Same thing with Caffeine. So, like the way you explained it is exactly what it is.
Would you call yourself in media having integrity?
Yes.
100%. Call it battle straight down the line?
Absolutely.
So what's up with all this NWX bullshit then? Because them niggas was clearly losing and you saying them niggas was winning.
All right, give me a battle that they clearly lost that I said they won.
I mean, all of them. All of them. I beat T-Top. You tried to say T-Top what?
Say that again?
I beat T-Top. You tried to say T-Top one?
I said the battle was debatable, but I had you winning. It is debatable. Just like you and Shine. It's
Definitely
debatable.
not debatable, but it's okay.
It is, bro. Listen, you had the haymaker of the battle. I like how you got that in your little trailer too. The walk on water, that was fire. That was fire. That was fire.
You know what I mean?
But it was debatable, and that's the thing. I think what one of the things that the fans struggle with, right, is understanding the difference between preference and clear.
Right.
Respectfully. You beat Hitman clear.
Right.
I think the only people that might have Hitman winning that battle are St. Louis fans or diehard Hitman fans. You know what I mean? Like that's just it. Just is what it is. It's the first round is the closest round.
Okay.
The second round is clear for you. The third round is clear for you. And I think even Hitman would concede, especially when it dropped on Cam. The hate ain't gonna look good on Cam. Every few lines, it took away all the momentum from his round. Right. There's nothing to debate in that battle. Now, you'd go to, I'm trying to think of a debate, Twork and Hustle. That's a battle that just happened. Highly debatable. Highly debatable. Hustle got the first round, clear as day to me. Twork got the second round, clear to me. But I do think Hustle won the first clearer than Rock won the second. But either way, I got it 1-1. Goes down to who you gave the third to.
Right.
Neither one of them messed up or nothing like that. So that is a great debatable battle. Personally, in the building, I haven't watched it back. In the building, I had Twork. It is what it is.
Yeah, but they're not. But they're not.
Vote.
Let me just cut you off right there real fast. They're not nobody affiliated with you.
Oh, right. So let me give you let me give you an NWX one. Hold on, let me think. I'm trying to think of a debatable one.
Because a lot of people say me and Sean is clear, but you don't say that. So then that would make it be like,
right. I mean, I think, and it's tough to debate you this. I would love to debate one of those people. Okay. When they say it's clear, I would say, okay, what are the clear rounds? They're gonna say the first round, the walk on water round. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you that one. Then what? Then they start but Shine ain't say nothing as crazy as walk on water. Nigga, I gave you the first round. It's 1-0 easy. Where's the other? He need one more. Where's the other round?
Second and third. The second and the third.
But so you got a 3-0 clear.
I do.
That's what's up, man. Hey, listen, you already told us, man. If God can walk on water, so can you. So
can
shout out to you, man. I know what you're doing over there. I see what's going on.
I like that. I like that one. I'm
from Philly, man. It's all different.
That's cool. So what do you say to people that say that Anwar's compromised?
I mean, I would just say, okay, that's like people are entitled to their opinion, man. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do. Somebody that says Anwar's corny or Anwar's goofy. There's nothing I'm gonna do to change that. In order for me to change their opinion, I would have to not be myself. I don't give a fuck. If that's what you think, it is what it is. As far as compromise, I don't attack URL. I don't. So that makes me compromise. But I don't attack RBE.
Okay.
I don't attack King of the Dot. King of the Dot took off basically a whole year, came back with the Pat Stay event. I wasn't, where is King of the Dot at? Yada, yada, yada. GTX, shout out to Disaster and them. They announced Disaster versus Crooked Eye. We ain't heard nothing since. I don't attack them.
That's kind of an attack right there. That was a little attack.
No. What I'm saying is, but that's what I'm saying. Like me saying that it hasn't happened, it is what it is. Now, Disaster's posted that, he went through surgery, et cetera, et cetera. The point being, if I don't attack anybody, that is the definition of uncompromised.
Okay, are you URL biased? Are you URL biased? At least
so when you say that, like, I guess I'll have to say yes, because URL does the most events. So as a battle rap fan, if I had to be biased towards platform A that's going to give me 25 or 30 events a year versus platform B that might give me 6, I think you would be foolish to publicly say I'm biased towards, respectfully, a lesser platform. Like the platform that does not provide you with consistent material. That doesn't make sense. Like, it just is.
Okay, now I'm biased for Chrome 23. Now,
shout out to Chrome 23.
So and they only been here a year, so I can't say that meaning is something.
I understand, but let me ask you this: if Chrome, now again, obviously, we both know things behind the scenes, but let's talk like we're in the public.
Right.
if Chrome doesn't do another event this year, how could you be Chrome 23 biased and make that make sense? Yes, they gave you Easy versus Hitman, and they have given you to date the biggest event of 2023.
Right.
But if they don't do another event, we're gonna get hypothetically Max Out, Summer Madness, Blackout. So the biggest events from all three platforms. We get all three of those in addition to other things. Like, it just doesn't make sense. URL does the most events. The biggest stars are consistently on URL. It just makes sense. Plus, that's where Twork battle.
That's where I was getting to. I was going to get to. So, okay, since you're managing Twork, so let's just say Twork say, I'm going over to RBE now. Now, are we biased for RBE now?
No, because if it went over to RBE, here's the thing: if you go do some ad hoc one-off work and go get you know what I mean, a check or a battle that URL wasn't able or willing to book, I'm not mad at that. You know, if taking all the things that I know out of it, I wanted to see Easy versus Hitman. Right. I tell people this all the time. I say it to Beasley all the time. I'm a battle rap fan first. So if I want to see Easy versus Twork, for example, that's a battle I want to see. Y'all keep talking shit. It's going to be a crazy.
No, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
So hear me out. Right now, doesn't appear you're battling on URL.
Right.
Right now, Twork is kind of loyal to URL.
Right.
If I don't know, Eminem comes along and says, yo, I got 100 pack for both of y'all. We're going to do this right here. You know, whatever. I'm going to throw my event. It's going to be called, I don't know, 8 Mile Forever, whatever. I'm signing up. Let's go, because I want, and again, I'm not Twork's manager. I'm just a battle rap fan. I'm signing up for that. The battles that I want to see, I want to see. So it doesn't, for me, it doesn't matter where, let me not say it doesn't matter where a battle happened, because some battles do have more oomph depending on where they are. So
I think it's the person. I don't think it's the platform, man. I think me and Hitman would have been big anywhere.
I agree. Now hear me out. Bill and Rosenberg were selling the hell out of that fight. They did it in Philly.
But okay, go ahead.
Do you think that battle would have been bigger on RBE as a closure battle?
Okay, now let me say this.
Wait a minute. Let me get a yes or no first, then you can say that.
Okay, I'm gonna say yeah and no.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say yeah and no. I'm gonna say yeah, but I think it took away from the battle, because to me, both of them was light. So if they were still bringing the same material over to RBE, we still would have been like, You dig what I'm saying? Like that. And then the kind of the audio issues with Battle Academy and the camera view. So then I say, yeah, put that over RBE. But I think I think Battle Academy kind of their self as the lead kind of put a hit on that battle. You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean? So it wasn't more because of where it was at. It was just because it was certain intangibles.
You want to hear my crazy take? And I told Stiz this, so I'm not saying nothing crazy. You want to hear my crazy take on that battle?
What?
100% should have been in a small room.
Yeah, I agree.
We was here for the conversation between these two guys. 100% should have been in a small room. You don't have mic issues in a small room. You know what I mean? That's my thought process. And Stiz is still, Battle Academy is coming along. It's doing the
biggest league in Philadelphia, so it's doing this thing. It's doing this thing.
Yeah, facts.
Some bumps in the road and all of that, but that's good. Let me ask you about media. How you feel about media that blogs but not go to events? How you feel about that?
I mean, I'll say this. I think here's the thing. As a fan of battle rap, I always thought I knew it all. Respectfully, just you watch an event, you feel like you know exactly how it was, how the battle went. Gun Titles versus NWX, the very first one. You watch that on camera, and I'm gonna tell you straight up. Now, this is before I'd been to any event. I'd never been to an event. I'm like, bro, they gassing it, bro. They kind of gassing it. Gun Titles was crazy, but they gassing it. There is a such thing, and it's not tangible. You cannot touch it, but it's energy. And at an event, that energy. I told you this when you UM1. Me and you was arguing outside of John, And then after you battled Don, what I came here and said, yo, the energy you bring to a battle, it didn't translate on cam for me.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. I think that coming to events gives you a different feel. However, I also won't say that the at-home experience should be discounted. I don't go to every event. So it would make me a hypocrite if I say, well, if you don't go to events, your media integrity is in question. However, the little segue to that is this. I do feel like if you're going to talk crazy about somebody, and I mean outside of the realm of battle rap, I didn't like this bar, this punch didn't make sense, this scheme went nowhere, that's battle rap. I understand that y'all are artists and y'all sensitive about y'all shit, but that's what y'all signed up for. That's very different than, I don't know, again, yo, this nigga shouldn't get booked no more, yada, yada, yada. Like that, you talking crazy. Or, you know, shut the F up. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. You's a pussy. Don't nobody believe you would do A, B, and C. That's different. You gonna say that about somebody, you should be able to say that to them. The viral moment with me and Rita on Hip Hop Is Real.
You talking about with Avert?
No, with Chess.
Oh, with Chess, yeah. It's a couple. You got a couple viral moments now,
That's
sir.
a fact. Shout out to battle rap.
Okay, so 3 would say this. Like I'll be on the phone with 3. He say he could, you know, he popped out a couple times now this year, and he said even coming outside, he still has to go back and watch it on camera in order for him to do an official recap because you need to hear the bars.
Right. That is a fact.
So how you feel about that?
Different battles. Okay. No, I agree. I agree 100%. That's why Twork and Miss Hustle, I only watched it in the building.
Okay.
In the building, the feel of the event, et cetera, et cetera. The energy was going down. You know, you had Twork took all the energy out the room, and then Jazz goes up there. She's fighting. You know, people wasn't feeling clips. By the time we got to Rock and Hustle, the energy in the room was a little weird. So it felt weird in the building. So I got to go watch it back to hear the bars and to call the winner of that third round. Like to be able to say, I stand on Twork got this battle, or I stand on Hustle got this battle. I always tell people when I do a recap, I make it 100% clear. Yo, this is only from in the building. So that's hearing the line once, unless the artist brought it back. That's drunk Joey over here behind me, who, you know what I mean, just talking about nothing. That's Rita over here, you know, saying, hey, let me get the keys, or you know, give me a credit card, let me go back to the bar, whatever. Like it's all this other stuff going on while I'm also focused on that. So you know, you have to accept that there are, if you're gonna do your due diligence, you gotta watch the battle back. Right now. Who's
your favorite battle rapper?
Huh?
Who's your favorite battle rapper, like of all time?
Oh, all right. Man. Of all time,
yeah, like
I'm not going to switch it up because it changes. You know, respectfully, you guys go through different things. It's always been like, I'm gonna just give you the little group because right now it's tough.
Nigga, who's your favorite battle rapper? Nigga, like,
because that's the thing. Right now is different than all time, but all time I don't know because niggas started playing. Like Charlie Clips was it for me at one point in time.
That's fine.
But then he went through that spell, and it's like, yeah. Then it was Hollow.
Okay.
And then I ain't gonna lie, I still ain't quite recovered from the Math versus Hollow battle. I still ain't quite recovered from that. And then it was like, what else? K-Shine, bro. K-Shine is a dog, bro.
And that's good to have K-Shine there. K-Shine is a GOAT.
So I mean, like that. That's what it. So that's what I'm saying. So like when you say all time, I can't pick between them three because if I talk about right now, what Clips just did, but you go back to the Clips that battled Lux, the Clips that battled Hollow, like you know what I mean? Like he's given us some of them ones. So if I gotta stand on one right now, it would be K-Shine.
Okay. All right, I'm about to go left real quick. You hear me?
Go ahead.
Real fast.
Well,
how you felt when Chris Mbaye said he was gonna smack you?
I laughed. I mean, how I really felt was just like, wow, that's crazy. Like, you know, the question is why you feel that way. You know, I'm one of those people where, you know, it is what it is. He had the opportunity.
Our birthday's the same. What's crazy is our birthday the same day, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we don't act like each other, but when I be on the phone with you, you be saying some shit that I be on. I be like, yo, I be feeling like that. So, all right. So he gets on the blog. You know, he feel like you sweet because never judge a book by its cover anyway. That's just a lesson learned for everybody.
That's a
right?
fact.
So he feels like that. I don't know. You sweet or something. So like, I guess I never heard him talk violence to anybody. So I guess he was the first person that he wanted to do violence to. So like, and that's the first time I actually seen you respond kind of like I'm with the shit type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So like, how did that happen? I'm gonna tell the
story. Jay Black would be calling my phone if he wasn't out in LA. He would be saying, yo, stay away from this shit, yada yada yada. Here's the deal, right? Let me give you the whole story on where all this shit came from.
All right.
Ace Amin versus John John. Now, hold up. Before that, before I'm on Champion, I'm just a battle rap fan. That's it. The channels I watched: Jay Black, Angry Fan, sometimes Piper Boy, and I would listen to Three Letter Man and Black Compass. That was it.
Okay.
Chris Unbiased wasn't in the rotation for me. Okay. If you think back, I would listen to Black Compass and Three Letter Man sometimes, just in earphones. I watched religiously Angry Fan, Piper Boy, and Jay Black.
Okay.
The three of them have one thing in common. They're very high energy. That's what I like in my blogs. Okay. Chris Unbiased. I'm talking about before all his case and all, before he's very straight to the point, monotonous. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about the battle, whatever. Similar to Three Letter Man, similar to Black Compass.
Right.
That just wasn't really my thing. So I never really watched it. When he got locked up, it was like, you know, like, damn, it's fucked up. If he did that shit, put him under the jail. If he didn't, you know, that's fucked up to put on somebody's name. It is what it is. I didn't care one way or the other. And I'm not saying that maliciously. I just didn't care. When he came home, I didn't care, respectfully, because I didn't watch him beforehand. He did his blog, the movie or whatever, the documentary. I watched it, and it was like, you know, I had questions, but I didn't care. You're not somebody that I watched anyway. So I had no bias or unbiased. Like I didn't care about it. Fast forward, I'm managing Twork. I do the same thing the battle rappers do. I do the same thing you do, Twork, Geechee. I type names into Twitter. I type his name into Twitter, see what people saying. I type his name into YouTube, see what people saying. Unbiased did a blog, and I don't remember what the blog was. And that's the part that had me jammed up. He did a blog, and I was like, something he said in it was like, and that shit was kind of in poor taste. Now, fast forward. We're at the Ace and John event. I see Chris Unbiased there. I see him. I'm with Twork at the time. Now, usually whenever I see somebody say something crazy or whatever, like I tell him, yo, this person said such and such, like, go ahead, block him and keep it moving. That way, you know, it is what it is. I see him and I'm like, yo, I don't remember what he said. I was like, but whatever he said, like the shit was crazy. He was like, well, what did he say? I'm like, I don't remember. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go slap the shit out of him. Like, no, you're not. Some big booty bitch walks by, grabs his attention. Everything is everything. Everything's going. Twork chilling. I'm chilling. The event's going on. It's a good time. I'm at the bar. This may be an hour later. I'm at the bar chilling. Now, at the time, you was there too. Wait a minute. Was you there? For
Ace and John?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
Wasn't you there for 40's her shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we out there for that, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I got into
remember when we went to the event, 40 had like different things she wanted to do there. So I'm standing by the bar chilling, the bar in the back. I hear somebody, Anwar. I'm like, yo, I'm by the bar. Twork coming up with Chris Unbiased right beside him. So I'm like, shit.
Hey, yo, moderators, get them a little slack. You hear me? You can let them troll, but don't let them troll too crazy. You don't got to cut everything out, though. All right, go ahead.
I'm like, shit. Twork says, yo, and anybody that know Twork know for real. So Twork sitting there. You're lucky I ain't got a fucking hat in here. But he got his hat on. Chris Unbiased is standing. So I'm standing here. Chris Unbiased is standing right in front of me. Right? Literally right in front of me. Twork circles around and stands in between us, but like, you know what I mean? Like away, but in between us. He says, yo, this nigga want to do an interview with me. What should I do? Now, this is the thing that I know what he meant right there. He wasn't saying, should I do the interview? He's saying, should I pop off on him?
Mm-hmm.
My response is, I look at him and I'm like, bruh, I'm not gonna lie. What I said, I was like, you my bro. I said, if you're asking me, should you do it? Absolutely not. But you my bro, so whatever you do, I got your back. That's what was actually said.
Okay.
So Unbiased goes, well, wait, why shouldn't he do an interview with me? I'm like, bro, like you said some shit in one of your blogs, and I just thought it was in poor taste. He's like, oh, what you talking about, the stock drop list? And I'm like, no, bro, nobody cares about stock. Like that's your opinion. It is what it is. I'm not talking about the stock drop list. Twork was fucking up. I tell him he fucking up. He was like, oh, well, what was the blog? What did I say? And I'm like, bro, like I don't remember what the blog was. I'm like, but I know when you said it, the shit was in poor taste. He was like, well, I don't know what blog you're talking about. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go.
What did he say though?
So I couldn't remember in the time. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go try and find the blog. And saying that, Rita comes around. This is all like, in a matter of a few seconds. Rita comes up because 40 was calling us. She wanted us to take the picture. Remember, she bought the bottles and she had a big bucket, John, upstairs. She wanted us to take the picture. So Rita comes to get me. Now, she knew everything. So when she sees Twork there, she sees Unbiased there, she sees me standing there, she's like, yo, come on. And I'm like, hold up. Like, I'm trying to figure this shit out. Rita says, yo, let Twork slap the shit out this nigga. Let's go back to the John. And I'm like, yo, chill. Like, no, I'll be there in a minute. She walks off. So that's where the whole, Rita came up, whatever. So,
okay.
I go outside. I cannot find the fucking video because I don't remember the title. At this point, we're over a year removed from whatever the video was. Like, it was around the time of his car crash.
Anwar, if you don't get to the fucking point, Anwar.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, that's why it's so confusing to me. It's around the time of the car crash that he did the video. But I don't remember, like, his titles. It ain't like he did a video says, Twork's a bitch ass nigga. That wasn't the title.
All right.
So I'm trying to remember, like, what was going on. Can't find the video. Fuck it. Go back, do the 40 shit. Ace and John is about to happen. I come from the upstairs shit. I'm in the pit standing next to Henny Man. Unbiased walks up. He says, like, damn, I see why people say we look alike, man. It's probably the goatee. I look and I'm just like, that was weird. That's all I said. Go back, watch the battle. Everything's everything.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga goes home and does a blog and he's talking about the event. And he was like, yeah, I guess Twork called himself pressing me, this, that, and the third. He like, somebody did some weird shit, but I ain't gonna say no names. But, I asked Twork about doing an interview, whatever. Like, so it was like subbing me. And I'm like, damn, that was corny. Like, if you felt that way, you could have said it right then and there when I told you to your face, like, no, I don't think he should do it. If you felt like you wanted to go home and say, well, damn, Anwar, that's corny. Like, you could have said that to me right then and there. But whatever. Fast forward. Last year, well, 2 years ago now, because we're in 23, my brother passes away in February.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
This is right after Twork battles real name Brandon. I deactivate my Twitter. I'm not here for battle rap. I'm fucked up. I'm genuinely fucked up. I come back to Twitter like maybe a week or so later. Maybe it was 2 weeks. I don't know, but I shut down my Twitter. I come back, then I get back on Twitter. I'm talking about battle rap. It is what it is. I tell people like, yo, this is what I was going through. This nigga does a blog about Twork and real name Brandon. It was like, Anwar deactivated his Twitter talking about somebody died. Ain't nobody died, man. That's cat. You just didn't want to hear. And it was like, all right. At that point, for me, that was the line for me. Where it's like, okay. So now I want nothing to say to you. When I see you, you're going to tell me to my face, ain't nobody died. That's where I was. But I never said it publicly. It was just like, okay. Like, I see the type time you on. So fast forward to him doing a blog with Angry Fan. Like, so you want to fight me because I told Twork he shouldn't do an interview with you. Or no, what he said was when the girl posted the shit about, he moved up the street. Right. I went on Twitter and was going crazy. I said, yo,
what you say? See, man, that's the tea. Like, that's the shit that
That's what I said. And I started off with, if that's true, so You have to put that part in the sentence. If that's true, this nigga's crazy. That's egregious. We should protect black women. Y'all niggas clicking the like button on the battle rap videos. If this nigga's accused of this shit,
get him the fuck out of here. Basically, you were saying even he's a rapist.
Yeah, like
that's
that
what you was
crazy.
on. That's why he wanted to smack you, nigga. That's what you just saw.
Well, listen, hey, easy. This the thing, right? This the funny part. I'm really not hard to find. I go to a lot of events.
Yeah, you definitely
I go to a lot of events, and I don't hide in the back. I don't stand in VIP. I'm in the mix. I like to be in the pit with the people. I'm really easy to find. You see Twork name on the flyer, there's an 85% chance I'm going to be at that battle.
Probably a 95% chance.
Facts.
You're going to be at the battle. Yo, they said your storyteller like a Mook third. That shit almost. But
the thing is, I wanted you to understand really my entire interaction with Bull. Like, I don't give a fuck about that Bull, for real. I really don't. I look at it like this. As far as his accusations,
right.
I will say this. I think shit look crazy. You should only be accused of some weird shit like that once. Mm-hmm. After you get accused once and you beat that or whatever, you should as a man should say, I'm not even gonna move like that no more. I'm not even going so I don't know. You get 2-3 accusations, it's like, all right, maybe that's just how you are. And if it is, shout out to him, man.
All right, let's get off that. I don't want him going to Joe talk about he want to smack you again and all of that, man. I don't feel it. Yeah. So if y'all see each other, is it up or is it any way that the situation it can be mended? People could just chill and all that.
Listen, I'm always here for a conversation and an apology. I'm always here for that.
Okay.
Always here for that.
Hopefully, Chris, you can apologize. Y'all can get some situation, because I mean that's the way you just told that story. It sounds stupid. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds like
it is. That's why I was taken aback.
Right, should be even being saying nothing. Ball got accused of something, and everybody was talking about it. So we'll say that everybody was talking about it.
I'm the only one. Because I get it, bro. He looked and he like, yo, that's easy pickings, and it's like,
right.
All right, like,
but it's really, yeah. Okay, you know what I'm saying? App era. YouTube era, who you siding with?
Oh my God, YouTube era. Like easily, like not even a shout out to the app era. Shout out to the app era, but it's not even a question. Bro. I became a battle rap fan during the YouTube era. All the superstar, all those people that I named Chris, are my favorites.
I think Chris is in a easy. Let's go woman hunting tonight. He said easy. Let's go woman hunting tonight. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. So
you have said.
When you think about the people that I name, my favorites, my all-time favorites, all of them are YouTube. All of them. So
okay.
Shout out to the app era. I understand
I was saying
that's where we are.
If he in the chat, I was saying that y'all should just squash it and mend it.
Listen,
the way he told the story is light for real. You know what I'm saying? And basically, from what I'm hearing, is like you just pick somebody out the group of 100 people. Hold on one second.
I just gotta get some more tea.
Yeah, go ahead. You just pick one person out the group of 100 people that was talking about it, and you picked him, and you said you wanted to smack him and all of that. And if that's the case, then you gotta tighten that up, man. You gotta tighten it up a little bit. If that's the case, that's all I'm saying. Y'all don't got a beef. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't got a beef. That story was like long and light. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I thought something happened. I thought he said something about Rita or something, or you say, you know what I'm saying, like that. I thought something like that was crazy. Okay, app era. YouTube era. You said you're going with the YouTube era now. Do you understand the arguments of what's going on, like right now?
What do you mean? Like what part of the argument?
Okay, so
like I understand why we're in the app era for URL. Respectfully, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use you as another example.
You got to go ahead. Now this one is a good one to use an example.
Right. Right now, today, if I want to book Easy the Block Captain, today is March 25th. I want to book Easy the Block Captain in June.
Holla at Remy. You hear me?
Right. But regardless, No, here's the thing. I'm not even attempting to yet. But if I know I want to, I know it's going to cost me a whole lot of money. I know that.
Right.
So, and I'm not going to, not even giving a number for your price. Just, it's going to cost me a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm going to pay you a lot of money, whoever you're battling probably got to be of some status. I'm going to pay them a lot of money too. To make my money back, I got to find a way to do that. Door sales, 100%. Pay-per-view, 100%. But, yeah, I can't guarantee that money's going to be there. If something happens and niggas buy pay-per-view and then they refund it, that happened at the Remy event. I saw that on Twitter.
It wasn't a lot, though. It wasn't a lot.
Right,
it wasn't a lot. It was a few.
But you can't control how many it is. Again, you and I know, it did great numbers, but imagine if the joint only sold 100 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And you got 15 people cash them bitches back? What? Oh, no. You know what I mean? So the app era allows URL to pay the artists their fees, their exorbitant fees, and still give us 2 or 3 events every month. The YouTube era, if you go back to that, we was getting what? We had Gnome, Summer Madness, we didn't have Volume, we had Born Legacies, Perfect Days to Die, shit like that. We was getting 4 or 5 events a year. That's what we was getting. And niggas was not getting paid what they're demanding to be paid now. So you have to evolve. It just so there's that side of it. But the YouTube side, I agree 100%. The thing is, where I take a lot of issue with is people saying you cannot become a star in today's app era. And I will argue that 100% of the time, because every time they do, I say, so how did Easy to Block Captain become Easy to Block Captain?
But
this is what they say.
You know better than everybody. So how can you have that argument?
No. Because you became a star in the app era by doing shit that you have to do as an artist to be a star. Listen, here's your trajectory. And I know I said this to you, but I'm going to say it publicly. Going into UM1, respectfully, I say this respectfully, nobody gave a fuck about Easy to Block Captain. Easy to Block Captain versus Don Marino, nobody looked at that and was like, oh, this guy going to win it all. Nobody said that. You battled Don Marino, you have the viral bullshit moment. You get the win, and people say, yo, that was fire, but it was Don Marino. That's what happened. Week 2, you battle Fonz. Fire battle. All 4 judges pick Fonz. 70% of the fans.
I wanted to kill all of y'all too.
That's all right. Look, but I got you. That's the story. 70% of the fans picked you. Mm-hmm. Instead of going crazy on the judges, I mean, you said what you had to say, but instead of going crazy, you turn that into a marketing thing. Shout out to your genius. I'm the people's champ. I don't care what them judges said. Then after that, we get top tier. Now, mind you, you're consistently giving great work as well. So that obviously helps.
Who am I talking to right now? Am I talking to Beasley or am I talking to Anwar? Who am I talking to?
This is Anwar. This is how you became a star.
All right, come on.
Shout out to anybody else. There are other people that are super fire. I think Lou Castro was on this road, but he had some bad battles back to back. And it's like, yo, you can't have the fans behind you and then let them down with your performances. Nobody cares how fire your music is. You're a battle rapper. I want to see you battle. Now, if you're making fire music and having fire battles, they tune in. So that you can become a star in the app era. It's just you have to do work too.
But who's the only star that came out the app era, though? How many stars came out the app era?
Lou, Easy, Real Spit.
Why? Listen, I see somebody tweet that, right? And people, I don't want to be putting okay.
So hear me out, right? Understand that. All right. Today, March 25th, is B Magic a star in battle rap?
No.
All right. Was B Magic a superstar in battle rap?
He was.
Is Lou Castro a star in battle rap right now? No. But going into the Chris Brown house battle, what? Him and Arsenal? Yeah, tag me. Let them know I'm up here whooping your ass. What? Him and K-Shine, hey, big dog.
Okay, okay, I will give you that. Lou was on that path.
That's a fact, and he fell off.
But see, and I want to say this. I want to say this like right before you continue. Is the things that I kind of get mad that people don't give me a lot of credit for is because this is the difference between why Lou fell off and why I ascended. Is the winning percentage, bro.
That's a fact.
Like you have to still win. So when you doing good performances and you lose and it's still going boom, boom, going down. So you can say, yeah, my platform. But if I'm losing,
right? No,
I'm not winning, where I'm at. Right.
Winning definitely not. The fact that, bro, if you would have did top tier and then lost to Cortez, lost to Danny Myers, lost to K-Shine,
would have been over.
Lost to T-Top, bro. Yeah, facts.
I probably wouldn't even have got the K-Shine though. I wouldn't even have got there.
Facts, exactly. So you have to do your part, and that's the thing. Like it's a common to become a star in the app era. You have to have rapping ability. You have to be able to perform at a high level consistently. If you fall off, that's messed up. Listen, Twork is a superstar in battle rap.
Right.
2021, niggas did not want to see Twork. He was messing up consistently back to back. And he's a superstar. Now, all last year, with the exception of real name Brandon, he been going crazy. Now people want to see him again.
I'm glad you brought Twork up, and I'm glad I get to use him for a positive note right now, because I am going to smoke him soon.
I hear you.
But no, it's going to happen. But this is a great example because Twork fan base and he got his popularity came from the YouTube era. It got so big, right? Twork fan base got so big that him and maybe one other person, maybe Sean, you could a couple people who could fuck up like the way he has fucked up. And if he do good, we still like because of YouTube. Now, if Twork was built on the app, Surf. There you go, Surf. Now, if Twork was built on the app and he would lose and choke all that, he would be a dub.
That's a fact.
That's a perfect example. But you can't shelf him because he already built his fan base from YouTube and everybody and stuff like that. So, like, I don't understand.
So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. The flip side to that is back in the day. So now we're going where all the YouTube stars were built. When K-Shine and Surf, I'm talking, do I got to put it in subtitles? Surf.
Who hoodie is that, actually?
Shout out to Henny Man. Don't steal my fucking hoodie season.
Okay. People was
asking. You got one where it actually says fucking. I got the, with the asterisk.
Make sure y'all go grab that. You want to tell them where to go get that at?
BattleRapTrap.com, I think.
And make sure y'all go to www.guttercity.com. Who was the bull? You know what I mean? Ain't this the bull?
Ain't this the bull?
I got a shirt for you. I know you like. I know you like this one.
Low key, you owe me a shirt. So yeah, because
how I owe you a shirt?
Because I asked you specifically to bring me a hoodie for the event. I said that because I was talking crazy to Hitman. I'm like, I want him. Yep. And I was out there naked with a Gap hoodie on. But it's cool. You did.
I actually had him at the fucking Airbnb.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Like, bro, on battle day, you had the biggest battle of your career. I wasn't trying to bother you. I told you all the other shit was going on. I wasn't gonna bother you on battle day. I'm like, if Sko don't hit me up like, yo, here go your hoodie, I'll wait until afterwards.
Definitely like, yo. All right, I mean it's 5:00. I know that the battles is about to happen. So any last words that we need to be getting out?
Just real quick, right? I got 2 questions for you.
You questioning me now?
Listen, I'm gonna give you the first was an easy one.
Let's do
2-on-2. Rum Nitty and Twork versus who? Who does Easy to Block Captain want to see? Rum Nitty versus Twork.
I would do Avin Fonz.
Okay.
I would do K-Shot and Lou Castro.
Okay. All right. Last question. Mm-hmm. You consistently say, I'm gonna kick his ass. Do you really believe that you're just gonna go in there and wash Twork?
I believe that y'all don't understand what's about to happen in that battle, right? And let me be the first person. Let me do this because you're on here, and hopefully, I can get Twork on here one day. You know what I'm saying? We said, but when I say he ass, I don't really be thinking he ass though. I really think Twork is good. You know what I mean? I believe that he can't have not one slip up when it come to me.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I believe that he has to be on 100 the whole battle. And if it is that way, then I think we will have probably the battle of whatever you mean, however it's going to be, however long it's going to be, and all of that, because he can turn up, and when he turns up, he is scared. Do I think he's unbeatable if he turn up? No, I don't think that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I just think that you either got, because to me he was a good him versus Tay-Rock. But to me, they was on the same level.
Right.
And I just feel like if you stay on the same level with Twork, and you just do a little something else, I mean, you know what I mean? But I think it's going to be, make no mistakes, I think once this battle gets booked, I think this battle is going to be one of the ones, but,
I agree. I think if it get booked, it'll be your best battle.
I hope so, but I put a lot of pressure on people, man.
Yes, you do. Yes,
I put a lot of pressure on people,
man. You're not light. You're not light. And I've told you this. Twork has said that he tweeted it when you battle Hitman. I ain't never seen nobody make Hitman look like this, whatever. That's a scary thing, though, because that's why I think if and when y'all battle, it's gonna be one for the ages, because I genuinely believe that both of y'all are supreme talents. And I think both of y'all know that if you go in there slacking, that the other can not just win, they can
but no, I wouldn't go slacking. I wouldn't be slacking on Twork. I don't slack on anybody. I don't slack on nobody, but I'm definitely not about to go in there and slack on.
That big team material it was cool, but it wasn't, it wasn't what you had for Hitman, what you had for Shine. I'm just saying. So,
that big team material was crazy.
Yes,
what are you talking about?
It would have lost to Shine. It would have lost to Calico.
I beat Shine. Everybody is written different. I write for whoever different. That's why I go in there, and when it was time to get Shine out the way, I got him out the way because he needed to be told if God could walk on water, so can. Imagine how many highlights I'm gonna put on your client. I'm about to fucking break the internet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't be a slogan, because I make slogans out of niggas. Ain't this the bull came from my last battle?
That's a fact.
Don't be no slogan. You dig what I'm saying? I make slogans out of niggas.
Just leave me out the battle, man. Don't be like everybody else, man.
No, but no, I think that battle's gonna be good though. So I mean, we definitely gonna be lining that up and all that. But yeah, I mean, you got. Tell them where to go, man. Anwar, read the show. You got that popping. What happened before we leave? What happened
Relationship Thursdays?
Yeah, that.
Rita schedule change. She got to be to work at 6 a.m. on Fridays. So staying up till 11 or 12 on caffeine, drinking and shit be crazy. But what we're gonna do, I'm going back to YouTube as well. In addition to caffeine, shout out to you, Henny Man, J Black, all the people I'm watching getting money on YouTube. And I got comfortable with the caffeine checks. And it's like, yo, why not get both? You know what I mean? So I put up a video today. I was doing videos at Kings and Queens. So I'm gonna go back to YouTube, and I think that's what we're gonna start doing.
I told you that too, man. You be at every event. Is no reason why your media channel is not popping. You be around. Let me tell you, be around some people that even Uncle Ra and Knowledge don't be around. You be in the mix that you can get stuff that people can't get. So your channel is supposed to be doing better than what it is. You got to tighten up though, bro.
Right, but that's what I'm on for 23. If I'm at an event, I'm getting content. I'm gonna be putting it up, and like I said, Relationship 30. I think what we're gonna start doing is going back to the way we used to do it, where we would film it and then I just upload it to YouTube. I liked doing it on caffeine. But it's a little difficult, man. So based on her work schedule, trying to get somebody to do it at 4 o'clock. It's like what? Like, you know what I mean? So
call your man Jay Black, please. Tell him I need him on.
I will definitely let him know.
And three texting me, y'all. He watching. 3. You ain't slick.
Shout out to Three, man.
Yeah, he need to be on here too.
Yeah, I want to see you get 3 on here, bro.
I'm trying to get 3 on here. He be bitching. I told him, I said, I'm not coming on your platform again until he come up here. So, you know what I mean? Appreciate all y'all for coming through. You already know, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate Anwar for coming. You ain't duck no smoke. We appreciate that. Tell Rita she on the hot seat too. I'll be calling in the next week and a half or whatever. You know what I mean? So she could come up here too. But
all right, I got you, man. I got you, man. I'll definitely make sure I let her know. We'll coordinate it with her schedule, and that'll be dope too, man. It's gonna be fun.
You already know, bro. Gotcha.
All right, appreciate you, man.
You already know. You already know, man. You know what I mean? The talk is different. Legendary bar, you know, X Easy. Who y'all want up here next, man? Who blogger up here next? I'm trying to get Piper Boy. We got I know Angry Fan to come up here. You know he crazy. We trying to get 3. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We try and get Jay Black. I want Jay Black up there. You know what I mean? I might get Cola. Polo. Don't do it, boy. Don't do it, boy. As a matter of fact, I might hit a depth up too. I might get it. That joke might be funny. That might be funny. I'm gonna get Caps though. I'm about to call 3 right now. Cause he acting crazy. But no, I appreciate y'all. I don't know if I'm streaming up or not. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But let me see. Give me a minute. I might get y'all daylight in Bull. Oh, you know what I'm saying? All right, man. I'm out, man. I'm on my way to the gym. I gotta pray. You mean happy Ramadan for y'all. It's the 3rd day. You already know.